a little look at a lyric and the song. So I'm going to go through the lyric, the melody, and the chords, just of this song which I chose. I don't know why I chose it. It's been on my mind for a while. I originally heard it, I think, from Shirley Bassey, maybe Frank Sinatra, but obviously it's George Harrison and the Beatles. And 1969, I believe, from the album Abbey Road. So the lyric. Oh, yeah, again, like the last song that I did, which was She's Out of My Life, Michael Jackson one with Tom Baylor. This also is an AABA in terms of the song structure. 2 A sections, a B section, final A section. On the Beatles version there are some interludes, etc. in between and some extended parts a little bit. But basically it's an AABA, which a lot of the older school songs are. Anyway, the lyric. Something in the way she moves attracts me like no other lover. Something in the way she woos me. I don't want to leave her now. You know I believe, and how. That's the first A section. Second A section. Somewhere in her smile she knows that I don't need no other lover. Something in her style that shows me I don't want to leave her now. You know I believe, and how. Going to the middle 8, the B section if you like. You're asking me, will my love grow? I don't know. I don't know. You stick around, now it may show. I don't know. I don't know. Last A section. Something in the things she knows. Something in the way she knows. And all I have to do is think of her. Something in the things she shows me. I don't want to leave her now. You know I believe, and how. What do I like? Are there any things I'm not so keen on? I like the very first line. Something in the way she moves. I imagine most of us have experienced that. Could even be a cat. Could be your dog. But there is something in the way people, animals, people move. Particularly if you're interested in them. There could be a little something. So I like that. That kind of sums the song up almost from that, because it goes on to repeat in a similar sort of vein that we'll get to. So something in the way she moves like that attracts me like no other lover. Something in the way she woos me. A little bit of an old-fashioned word perhaps, not a word that I use much. Woos. In fact, some people might not even know what that means. So, happens a lot with songs from a different era, of course. Maybe you could change it if you wanted to. Don't want to leave her now. You know I believe, and how. Again, quite a slightly outdated expression. Haven't heard many people say, yeah, and how. But, would people know what that means? I imagine so. Would you want to change it? Don't know. So those two may be a little bit uncomfortable, but a lot of the songs that I do, the jazz standards and stuff like that, they've got some stuff which people don't speak that way anymore. Second A section. Somewhere in her smile she knows. Yeah, I like that too. A little bit magical, isn't it? That I don't need no other lover. Something in her style that shows me I don't want to leave her now. You know I believe, and how. I guess for me, that I don't need no other lover is not the way I speak. I don't need no. It's kind of slang, which is okay. That's just the way, which maybe doesn't quite fit with the song, perhaps. Not for me to say. You could say, I don't need another lover. You could change it if you want to. Anyway, middle section. You're asking me, will my love grow? I don't know. I don't know. You stick around. Now it may show. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I quite like that as well. Because with these things you don't know really. So it's just making that statement. Well, if you stick around you'll find out. Fair enough. Last A section. Something in the way she knows. And all I have to do is think of her. Something in the things she shows me. I don't want to leave her now. You know I believe, and how. There we are then. Just a couple of things which don't quite fit with me, but not sufficient to disturb me or think I wouldn't want to do the song. The melody, unlike a lot of the older school songs perhaps, is actually just within an octave. So a little bit more pop, if you like, 'cause it's quite contained. I say within an octave from, if I'm in B flat, just from F to F, I think it's a range of it. Something in the way she moves attracts me like no other lover. Something in the way she moves me. Don't wanna leave her now. You know I believe in how. Right to the middle. You're asking me will my love grow? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, so up to the top F. So just within an octave. So I quite like that, quite contained, meanders a bit, just up and around around the sort of mid part way between that octave. And then has that lift in the B section, which I like for the higher note where it hits the top. Looking at the chords, what have we got? This, which you've heard 1,000 times. With that descending there, major 7, octave, major 7, dominant 7 or flattened 7. None the worse for that. Yeah, I like this where it just drops from there. We've got the F7 over A. Don't leave it now. And that is like a repeat of what we had at the beginning, except it's in the minor. So I've got R. And then for the B second part of the A section, which again we've heard 1,000 times, which sounds a bit like where are we? My funny Valentine, sweet calling Valentine, or maybe now you say you're lonely, or maybe good morning heartache, you old gloomy sight. Any number of songs use that pattern, none the worse for it. So I like that, and then it goes to this, into the B section. Asking me will my love grow? Yeah, I like it. Yeah, that's quite unusual. And then back. Yep. Is there anything I changed? Not really. I don't. Only a little bit here, which where we've got that. After we've got E flat. Maybe this. This bit then. Which again is very common. People use that a lot. I think I just put that in because it matches up when we get to the F. To go to that, and then we drop down, which I like, down to the. Oof. Yep. So that's my take, my appraisal of Something by the Beatles or George Harrison.